Hello everybody. How is everyone? Hope everybody's well. Brothers, sisters, lovers, haters, boys and girls, vibrations. How is everybody? Who we got in? Steve Farthing, Nips, Sean Christie, Chris Jackson, Sam, Jetski, Jimmy, Tea Lady. How is everybody? Hope everybody's well. I had myself a little bit of a moment yesterday. Just clicked. I'm like, what am I thinking? What am I thinking here? Getting this energy, going towards the wrong things on YouTube, doing weird. And I'm badly me at the minute, by the way. I'm wrapped up like an onion. Can't get warm. Got to come for a little walk in the park, try and get my head in the game, going working out with my son at 6 o'clock. But yesterday, the penny just dropped. Don't not more to know, nothing more to do with none of that. Nothing more to do with nothing like that. I'm going to be doing a few lives, podcasts, switched it up a little bit, switched a few guests around. I've got me Paul fighting trolls on Monday. I like Paul. I'm going to try and get the best out of Paul. I'm going to try and, Paul G. That's it. We want to know. He's got a lot of followers, and he's a controversial figure. I want to know. I want people to know who the man is. We'll go into a bit of his backstory. And we'll try and get a bit of openness and truthfulness and vulnerability going. You know what I mean? We'll try and, because he's got a good platform, and it could do so many positive things. But I think what the trouble is with Paul as well, like so many, gets involved in the back and forward. Lets people get under his skin and that. And it's one of them. I was there, been there. Now I welcome it. It takes a while for your head to change in the game. People are too wrapped up in YouTube. That's the truth. People, they let it bother the feelings, and I've been there, letting it bother my feelings. Letting it control how I feel. You can look at things anyone you want. You can look at a million things on YouTube, and it can all make you feel good. But instead, everyone's in this drama, and that's what he gets involved in. Like everybody else, they get involved in this drama, and it becomes like, you have to sort of pick a side or whatever it is. You know what I mean? And half the people don't even fully understand what's going on. They're just jumping on bandwagons and that. And, things escalate fast. And because when feelings are involved, things escalate fast. So like I say, it took me a while. You know what I mean? Any negativity that comes my way, I'll embrace it. I embrace it. So we'll try and get Paul fighting trolls a good shout and a good chance to show who he really is on Monday when it comes and we do a podcast. Monday's I've got 2 funerals next week. My best mate's dad and one of my good pals. Tragic. 2 funerals in a week, 2 people I really liked. Aye. But on Monday, my best pal at my wedding, been my best mate for 20 odd years. He's been locked up. Got himself 3.5, now on 4 years. And I haven't seen him for 2 years, best part of 2 years, but 20 odd months I haven't seen him since he got locked up. And I'll see him on Monday at his dad's funeral, so I'm looking forward to that. We've got the Swan. Trying to get the Swan on up at the back end of next week. Thinking Thursday. Trying to get the Swan up. You see, the Swan, for me, I think the Swan speaks from the heart. I think the Swan tells it how it is. I think the Swan could have a big following on YouTube. I think the Swan's got something to offer. I really do. I think the Swan is good crack. I think the Swan is a breath of fresh air. That's what I think of the Swan. I like him. I like what he's got to say. And I watched his video the other day. You see, like all the shit that I watch and I've been watching, just like I say, the penny just dropped the other day. It's like, nah, don't want that more to do with it. I watch some things and I don't, whatever reason, I don't identify. Well, listen, when I seen the Swan, I relate to that. I relate to that. A man just like feeding off his emotions and just like telling it how it is in a bit of a tiff. You know what I mean? And that's when you get the true sense of somebody, you know, when they're speaking emotionally from the heart. And like I like to see that with the Swan. You know, there's no filter at all with the Swan. There is no filter with the Swan. You know, and I like that. I like that in a person. You know, and he's got the ability, you know what I mean, and naturally, you know, to be honest and to show his vulnerabilities. And you know, people like that. People do like that stuff. You know, and it's good to see. I like it. I like to see a man like feeding off his emotions, like I did in that video. You know, like just having a rant, just have it is. You know what I mean? I like that. I can relate to that more, so I can identify with that. I can identify with that big time. I can indeed. So I'm looking forward to having the Swan on. We'll see what the Swan's all about. But that little whatever it was yesterday, just thought I'd have a little banter into the phone and say what was on my mind and that. You know what I mean? It went well. Felt good. You know what I mean? I wasn't being negative or mentioning names or out like that. But see, that's the thing. There isn't hardly no names on YouTube, and the people who 90% of the people who are involved on things, they don't fully understand it. You know, don't support something if you don't fully understand it. Just don't. That's just, you know, what's the point? But you know, you're free to do what you want to do. Don't support it if you don't fully understand it. And like I say, all these call outs in the back and forward, how many times have you heard somebody calling somebody else out? None of it ever comes into fruition. None of it. See, that's where people get in, you know, people, it becomes drama. It becomes, you know, something other than what it is. It becomes almost acting. It's like a spectacle. Excuse me. It becomes something other than what it is. Not genuine. No authenticity. You know, I like people like the Swan. People who tell it how it is, speak from the heart, and don't just say things because they think it might manipulate someone else's opinion of them, trying to, you know, cater for certain people. Not at all. I like people who just tell it how it is. Just tell it how it is. And that seems to be something missing in this world. People who tell it how it is. There's not enough of them. Everyone's either jumping on a bandwagon or supporting something they don't fully understand, or not being truthful to themselves, as in saying how they actually feel and saying what they actually think. You know, put it out there. You know, be true to yourself. You know what I mean? Don't jump on things that you don't understand for the first thing. And don't too much pretense, all the back and forward. I mean, that's just pretense. Listen, if you're a man and you've got a problem with somebody, where I'm from, you get in touch with that person. That's the same as any chew I've ever had in the past. And I knew I was going to have to disco with someone. I've tried to get stuff sorted. If I can't get in touch with them directly get in touch with this person that you've got chew with, or get someone else to get in touch with them and tell them, listen, we're getting this on, whatever has happened, what's going on here, where we're meeting, whatever. That's how you know, go about your business if you want to fight somebody. If you want to, all right, pal. Like if you want to mix it and disco with somebody, that's how you go about your business. You know what I mean? You don't check to YouTube and say, call these call outs, I'll do this, I'll do that, we'll do it here, we'll do it then. Why do people need to know all that? You see, that's the problem. That's what people are all into. That's what everyone's into. Look, watching the bullshit. That's why they do it, because they cater them for an audience. Clearly they cater them for an audience on YouTube. You know what I mean? Look, clearly they are. They cater them for an audience. That's not authentic. That's not genuine. To me, that's bullshit. I don't want to do that anymore. I want honesty, absolute honesty. You know, people being honest, showing some vulnerabilities, not all this macho bravado bullshit. You know, people thinking that there's something that they're not. Like I say, especially lads, especially with this fighting crack, this call outs and that. It's a shan. It's an absolute shan. None of it ever comes into fruition. Nobody ever comes to meet each other for a fight because it's on YouTube. Even if they accept, then they've got to make another video to accept. Then they've got to make a video to accept. You've accepted, and then you make one to accept. Accepted. Fuck off. If you can fight and you want to fight someone, you'd be getting in touch with them personally, or you'd be going to see them. That's what you'd be doing. That's what fighting men do. Don't go on associating yourself with the word fighting man if all you're doing is making call outs on YouTube and saying you're going to do this and saying you're going to do that. That means nothing. That means nothing if you can't back it up. And at the end of the day, if you're a man and and your way of getting in touch with somebody for a straightener is YouTube, then that's sad to me. If you've got you with someone, that's like I said, that's not the real world. Why are you using something pretend to get in touch with to get in touch with something real? If you want to be real, you get in touch with that mush, or you get in touch with his mates, or you go to where he is, and that's how you deal with it as a man who calls himself a fighting man. That's how you deal with it. You don't go back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic. A lot of these people call themselves grown men. They want to grow some balls. That's what they want to do. They want to grow some balls. Unbelievable. But I was going to do a bit of a longer live tonight. I think I'm going to jump on Paul. I think Paul Venice is maybe having a live tomorrow. I might jump on that for a bit crack, because I've got a few bits and bats on tonight. I'm going to train with the boy at 6. A few weights in that. I'm trying to do myself a few weights. I've been badly the last 2 days, so I can't keep warm, man. I've got more skins than an onion at the minute. I'm going to train with my son tonight. Dropping him, we're coming back. I'm going to be takeaway, dropping him off about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I've got someone else on. So, like I say, a bit busy. Always busy. Flat out. That's what I mean. Concentrate on your own affairs. Get things in order. Get your ship in order. Get things in order. Do whatever you're doing. Tidy it out. Do whatever you're doing. Don't be making call-outs on YouTube. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And that's the thing. Like the travelling community is big on that. You know what I mean? How many million? I've seen 1,000,001 WhatsApps of 1,000,001 people, 1,000,001 travellers calling each other out. And you know what I mean? And how many did you ever see that actually meet each other? That's not the way it's done. You don't go on like that if you're serious. If you're serious about fighting somebody, don't make a video and put it on YouTube. That's not serious. Immediately you know you're dealing with someone who isn't genuine, not serious. Get in touch with the people and try and get it sorted out. It goes without saying, but because it's just one of them things as well. I've been putting energy into the wrong things, worrying about the wrong things, and probably projecting the wrong things. But it's like that. You live and learn. This channel, I'm lucky enough to have a channel. People watch my videos. That feels decent. So I don't want to be putting my energy into the wrong fields. I don't want to be propping up or portraying some things better than it actually is. I need to be honest. And if I want to say something about an organisation or a business or a promotion, how are we doing, lads? Then I will. And I'll speak from the heart, like I always do. But I'm not attaching myself. I'm not attaching myself no more to. Nah, mate, I'm good. Nah, mate, I'm good. Watch what you're doing. I'm not attaching myself or associating myself or intertwining with myself with anything now that I don't completely and fully understand or completely and totally respect. That's what's going to go on my channel. And since it's my channel and it's my baby and I made it, I'll decide what happens. I'm the CEO of this channel. So on Monday, we're having fighting trolls. We're going to try and get the best out of fighting trolls. Because people watch him, controversial, whatever. Some people don't like him. I do. But that's what it is. Some people don't like him. So we're going to try and get to see who the real Paul G is. Not fighting trolls. Not fighting trolls. We want to know who the real Chava is. So, that's what I'm all about. Getting him on and getting to the bottom of that. Like I say, Thursday, I'm trying to get the Swan up. So if you're watching the Swan, I want you on my channel on Thursday. Simple as that. I'll pay your expenses and that. Don't worry about that. I'll pay your training and that. I want you on my channel on Thursday because I like you, the Swan. I was just saying this before. The Swan is a breath of fresh air. The Swan tells you how it is. And I think the Swan could have a good channel and a good following because, he's got that thing. He's got that it. Tells you how it is. Simple as that. Not enough people tell it how it is. They stand out, man. They stand out to me. He's one of them. He tells you how it is. Knee back doors whatsoever. Knee filter. I like the Swan. I think the Swan's got a lot to offer. I like him a lot. I don't say that about many people that I haven't met, but I like what I see. So definitely getting him on. Definitely. I'm going to make it my business to get him on. Got a number for him. It's happening. So that's about it. I'm going to go off and train with my son. Don't think there was anything more really wanted to cover, really wanted to talk about, really, just a bit chat. I hope I start feeling better before long. You know, when you get like that hypersensitivity to temperature, and you get like really, really hot and then really, really cold, and then it goes to proper extremes. 2 days now. But I sure there was something else on my mind I wanted to have a waffle about. What was it? Oh, that's what it was. Paul's coming up. Paul's coming over for a bit scran. He's coming over this week. A week on Saturday. The Menace Venice. He's coming over and we're going to go in that local gym where I spar with Mickey, and we're going to have a few rounds. How's that? As we owe it to the followers. We said it the other day. Nee, what do you call it? Nee big camera folds of people. Nah, not like that. Nee one coming and making it their day, making it their content. Nah. Me and Paul's gonna do it. Me and him. Mano. Bits bar at my gym. So it's Paul with the gum shield and it's Paul that's travelling. You know what I mean? Who do you think he is? Me. But that was about it. Bits bar with Paul a week on Saturday. We're going live on my channel and on his channel. So that's happening. A week on Saturday. Me and Paul. Bit ding dong. So like I say, we owe to the followers and that. But hopefully this ice cream van pulls up here. So I'm going to get a waffle. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm sorry I've never got my moderator on tonight, but I have got one sorted. But like I say, it wasn't one of them. Next live, I'm going to have when I get my moderator and that sorted. Next live, we'll do one next week, start next week, maybe Tuesday, I'm thinking. Oh no, because I want to go on one on Tuesday. Wednesday, maybe we'll do a live next week and we'll make it a cushy and I'll have a couple of people on and we'll get the moderator to have a digs and that. And if it's obviously within reason and Nee Radji's on there, we'll get them off and start talking shite. But we'll have a few people on and we'll have a bit chit chat. We'll go through a few topics and that. Have a good crack on there. People can ask questions and that. You know what I mean? I'll answer anything. So I think that'll be good crack. So that's on the menu for next week. But I'm going to gang because I'm just outside my gaff now. I'm getting the motor and go and see my lad. All right. Ta-ra, people. Bye-bye.